What is up, and welcome to another edition of Loose Beats, where our motto is chill out and make a beat. I'm Toby, aka Cushing, from the T&D YouTube channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today we got a new beat for you called Exchanging Pleasantries. And this is a really oversimplified beat, but I just wanted to get into it because it came out pretty interesting. I started with 3 different genres and kind of ended up in a different place altogether. So I'll go ahead and show you where we ended up, and then we'll work back from there. Yeah, so we ended up at this nice kind of R&B, kind of sultry, sad. Again, it's maybe sad love song kind of feel. It's got some storytelling aspects to it. You know, it's seems like you're about to unload some information on me. But what's weird to me is where I started. So I'll go from the beat first on this one. Started with this beat and these bongos and congas down here. So we've got this in our drum machine. We've got this kit called Bumper, which it's a cool futuristic kit. Pretty simple though. Nothing crazy. It's definitely an electronic based kit, but no weird samples or anything really. And so we started here with this driving and it's got a couple elements here that I want to point out. Like, one, I love our snare. The snare kind of reminds me, like, might put an effect on it. It reminds me of the bed screeching noise, kind of the, but it has its own industrial kind of presentation, you know. But with that snare, we also have this kind of natural echo going on. If you look at our velocity down here, how it tapers off so much when it hits and almost creating like a ghost note. And I need a couple more placed in random places like this to kind of act as its own echo, instead of putting an echo on the entire thing and it getting muddy and it building up too much from other instruments' hits. And but I really like this kind of like futuristic industrial sound that this beat has. And then we add this percussive studio instrument here, and we add in some bongos, congas, a couple different noises, and kind of pepper those in just to basically act as fills. Yeah. And so working with this beat up here, this industrial beat, it kind of turns that initially what was going to be kind of an industrial electronic sound with those bongos and congas, just with that, it changes it to this jungle islandy feel, you know? So already here I was like, oh shit, okay, so we're going a different direction, more of a jungly feel, you know. And then from there, I started playing guitar and added in this riff just came out, and it ended up being a blues rock kind of riff, you know. It's like a double finger kind of pluck on a really thin sounding amp. I just left it on the Brit and Clean, which it just pops up when you pick guitar. Already different too. It's not the industrial direction. It's not the jungle direction. But it's just this like really simple blues riff. So, you know, that by itself has some grunge vibe to it, has some garage sound to it. And then adding to the grunge sound, I doubled up our Brit and Clean amp here. and really just badly hitting these notes and sliding to their partners, but pretty trashy. You know, I just kind of left it just because it's that garage sound, it's that garage grunge sound. So like, they're not perfectly lined up yet, which I will do, but yeah, I gotta line these up. But you hear what I'm going for there on that garagey sounds kind of off, it's grungy, and that by itself would go in an entirely different direction. So honestly, I'll probably keep that muted for now because I actually have to go back and hit the fucking notes, right? But I want to keep it on that grunge level with those jungle vibes, and then we add this driven whirly that gives us this kind of pop sound, metaphorically and literally. It's literally a pop sound and also very pop genre, but it's just something to stand through, and then we got this really weird little diminished hit here, that sounds kind of odd, and that kind of throws off the sound too. So with that, along with our funk bass blast, which is it was found just in your synthesizer basses, and this one has this kind of natural sound where it does sound like an actual bass, but it sounds like a bass ran through like an analog synth or something, just because it has the glide and movement in between the notes the way a synth does, but it has that kind of natural sound. So I like this one. I think I'm going to come back to this tone. I think it can be molded a little bit too, if you dive in and want to learn what all these fucking knobs do and shit. Be my guest. I really only fuck with the circle right here. But you can fuck with your LFOs and stuff. I mean, you can mold it a lot, but I do like how this one just kind of rides the line in between a real bass and a synth bass. And so that, with this, now see if we isolate them, there's 3 different entire songs. We got this one, which is our kind of pop R&B song, and you can see someone like singing real nice over it, being real sexy over it. And this is probably the best vibe out of the whole thing. It's got some strange sounds. And then if you isolate our guitars, we have a grunge song, it's a garage trash grunge song. And then if we isolate our drums, we have some islandy industrial. And so it just seemed weird to me that I went in so many different directions, and then altogether they ended up sounding like none of their roots, and just proof that you just push through, even if it sounds weird, I guess, because the end result was good to me. But I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna play them all together. I thought it was just interesting how it kind of came about, and that has been this Loose Beats, and I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you want to like or subscribe, we really appreciate it. Check out all the other stuff we do. Check out our podcast, check out our music shows, check out our Patreon. We have new content all the time. We're filling that bitch up. So let us know what you think. Leave me some comments and tell me what to do. Tell me a genre. Tell me what genres to mix. Let me try out something different that I haven't do. Give me a challenge. And we'll see y'all next time we go out on this exchanging pleasantries.